Hi guys, and welcome to us taking the New England Patriots to the top of the NFL. So in this series, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take control of the Patriots, make them by far and away the best team in the NFL, and we'll keep playing until we're either 5, maybe 6 years in, or we win a Super Bowl. And this is the team you start with. It's a very good team. They do have some weak areas, as you can see. Our second middle linebacker, we don't have one. We're quite old in quite a lot of positions as well. But I will be trading some players and we will be getting an absolutely insane team. And I hope you guys will enjoy this episode, to be honest, because I'm really excited to make it. So, first trade we're doing, we're getting rid of Danny Amendola, and we're going to get a first round draft pick in. That'll be huge for us come the end of the year, or it'll be big for us when we're making trades, because getting those and a ninth pick in the first round is very good. It's a very good bargaining tool. So that'll be huge for us, and it's part of another trade that I'm thinking of doing. Tyron Smith and Travis Frederick both will be part of the trade, and so will a New England legend, Tom Brady. But we will be making this the Jimmy Garappolo era. I mean, Tom Brady in this game, trading him away makes full sense because he only has one season left in him, and we're getting two insane players in. Also giving up some good draft picks, but I think that's a phenomenal trade. Let me know down below in the comments if you think that's a good trade. I'd love to know your guys' opinion on it, but I think that's probably one of the best trades you're ever going to get in a career mode. So, next trade, we do need to replace Danny Amendola, and we'll do that with Marvin Jones Jr. Very good wide receiver, very good number 2 for the team, and we're going to get him straight into the lineup. Next one, we're getting another big player in. We're getting in Khalil Mack. We're going to get rid of Martellus Bennett because we don't need him considering we got Gronk. Also going to get rid of Solder and a third round draft pick for Mack. I'm pretty happy with that considering now we can move the linebackers around, so we'll have an insane linebacking core. Next, and potentially the final trade, will be for Aaron Donald. And I can't believe, I'm literally speechless that this pick came in. First round draft pick and two pretty subpar players for a 96 rated 26-year-old Aaron Donald. Phenomenal. So that wasn't the last trade we're going to do. This actually probably will be the last trade. We're going to get rid of Branch and we're going to get in a few draft picks to fill out the team a little bit. So guys, I've simmed through to week 9 and we are 6-2. Jimmy Garappolo is carrying the team to an absolutely insane record at the moment. 6-2. We're on for a very good season, and as you can see there, we are first in the NFL for passing touchdowns. The Garrett Blount's also doing decently. I mean, 400 yards isn't bad. It isn't great, but it isn't bad. That's what is holding us back behind the Bengals at this point, because our passing has been amazing. As you can see there, we're very close to top in the NFL on passing, but Jimmy Garappolo halfway through the year already 2,200 yards. He's played pretty much every down, pretty much every single game. But if you look at those stats, that's insane. He has definitely watched Tom Brady in the past, living off that. LeGarrette Blount and Dion Lewis are actually sharing the runs, which is why their yardage isn't insanely high. But I'm more than happy with that. I think that's pretty good yards. I mean, average yards per carry is around the mid-4 mark. And on receptions, Marvin Jones Jr. is coming up big. 57 receptions for 570 yards. Julian Edelman also coming up big. I mean, the big guys are showing why they get the big bucks in this one. They're just doing very well. On sacks, your left tackle, no matter who you have, gives up a lot of sacks in career mode, so I'm not too fussed about that. But on defence, Mingo is also coming up big there with Patrick Chung second in tackles. You would not expect that. I didn't anyway. Sacks, you know, we're decent all round. I was hoping Aaron Donald will be doing a little bit better. I know since he's a defensive tackle, he won't be getting as many sacks, but you know, since he's one of the big boys, you'd hope he'd be getting a few more. But we're simming through to week 17 now. Actually, the end of the year. What record will we have? And we'll be 11-5. That's insane. First time round, we could actually win the Super Bowl in the first season. So Maybe we will. Jimmy Garappolo with 4.2 thousand passing yards in his first season as a quarterback. That's really good. Really good. I'm amazingly happy with that. I mean, the way he's playing at the start of this year in real life, no reason why he can't replicate some of that in real life later on when Tom Brady does decide to hang up his boots. But rushing yards, as you can see there, LeGarrette Blount, he's doing all right. He's also had a very good start to the year with the Patriots. I love watching LeGarrette Blount play. I love a power back, and he's just so good at that. And on receptions, Marvin Jones Jr. coming up big, as is Gronk. Edelman looks like he's been injured, considering he's got a lot less receptions there. But he's still done an alright job. I mean, the team as a whole seem to have done very well. 11-5. I did expect us to do very well, considering we are the Patriots, and they have a very good team. But I didn't expect this well. They've done absolutely ridiculously. We'll see how the defence is doing as well. The O-line looks like it's doing pretty well, looking at that. As I said, left tackle, you're going to give up sacks no matter who you've got. And Mingo comes up as our biggest tackler. Would not expect that. You'd expect Hightower to be there, to be honest. But everyone else has done very well. Both our linebackers getting really high in the sacks. I mean, Khalil Mack on 12 and Jamie Collins on 10.5. Aaron Donald also up there with 7.5, which is very good for a defensive tackle, to be honest, considering he makes up the bulk of our D-line. But I'm really happy with how the team's doing there. We'll see if we got any awards throughout the year, actually. I'm hoping we have, because that will get a lot of XP for Garappolo. And he nearly gets MVP. He's third, only behind Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson. That is great. Tom Brady actually got number 4 with the Cowboys there. But Jimmy Garappolo has just been insane. Coach of the year, we are 7th. Considering it was all simmed, I'll happily take that. We'll see where we are in the AFC. Garappolo, not sure how he's behind Ben Roethlisberger there, considering he was above him in MVP. But anyway, we get Defensive Player of the Year, Jamie Collins there. That will get him a lot of XP, a lot of legacy points, which is what we want to see. Don't think we have any rookies who will be up here. No, I didn't think we would. I mean, I don't think we have any rookies in the starting team anyway, to be honest. But anyway, I'm really happy with that. 11-5. Maybe we'll get on to win the Super Bowl in this first one, like I said. If it's a short video, then odds are we win it this time. So if you're looking at the time now and it's a short video, we probably did win the Super Bowl. So we'll see if the Super Bowl comes up here, and it doesn't. So obviously we didn't win it. We'll see where we lost, where we got up to. Hopefully we got decent. We did decently. And we lost 55-7. So we got absolutely dominated by the Chiefs, which is really what you don't want to see that. And we actually got destroyed by them. 500 yards to 219. Right. On that note, I'm going to move on straight into the draft, because I don't want to look at these stats much longer, because we got absolutely dominated. Garappolo had a bad game. But anyway, I'll move on to the draft, and we should be making some good signings in there. So guys, I actually didn't realise that our first draft pick is actually a round 4 pick. I forgot I traded away all the good draft picks. I didn't actually scout many people too far down. This Kirk Sutherland guy looks pretty good, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. I might trade away the pick. I'll see the offers we have, and I'll jump forward to that. So guys, we got a round 3 next year for this one. There's no one specifically I want, so I will definitely take it. Skipping forward to our next one. This is round 5. Don't have many picks this year, unfortunately. We have a lot next year. I traded for a lot next year. And I'm going to take Kirk Sutherland. I have a good feeling about this guy. He's got B, B, and then C for pass block. That's a very good idea. And that's insane. 155th overall we drafted him. And he's 32nd in true talent. He looks like he's going to be very good as well. We do need a good right guard. He's young. Those stats aren't bad. Pass block could be better. But 75 overall as a base. And he'll have a good 10 years in him. That should be very good for us. I'm very happy with that. Not sure how much of the draft I'll let you guys see, but we'll see next. So guys, nothing actually happened in the draft. I didn't pick up anyone else great. I'm probably going to get a new running back. We do need a new running back. I mean, Dion Lewis isn't bad, but we could have someone a lot better in the team. I'm going to keep Jimmy Garappolo. He is going to be the MVP of the series, I hope. We have a lot of XP to spend, so I will spend that now, actually. I'm just going to automate everything in this. I don't want to have too much impact on what goes on, besides doing the trades and that, which I'm hoping you guys will learn something from. So if you see any of these trades and you think, I want to manage the Patriots, I want to go for that trade, and then you end up doing it and it ends up being huge for you, let me know in the comments below, especially the Tom Brady trades, because I know he's 97 overall, but he does retire after 1 year, no matter what, I think. But anyway, this is the team for now. Didn't get any other draft picks besides Sutherland in there. On the defence, there are a few positions we could get better players at, so what I'm going to do is I will show you guys the trades, show this season, and then what I might do is jump through to the final season or the season we win the Super Bowl. So I'll jump through to the trades now. First trade, we're going to get rid of Edelman because he's going down in ratings and he just gets injured all the time, for Sammy Watkins. So he will be absolutely huge for us. He's already good, and in years to come he'll just get better. Next one, I said we needed a running back, so we're going to get rid of Devin McCourty, who is also going down in ratings. So that's something I'm trying to get key on. The older players who are going down in ratings for younger players who are going up. So Todd Gurley, one of the best running backs in the game, join the team. So what we're doing here, I'm looking for a free safety to cover Devin McCourty because we don't actually have any good backup free safeties. We got Todd Gurley in, so I'll get rid of Dion Lewis. A third round and a seventh round. Not fussed about the seventh round whatsoever. To get in Easton, who is a draft pick, obviously, as you can see. He was from the Browns, so it's quite easy to trade with the Browns, I think, in this, because they're very bad in a lot of positions, so they value players a lot higher than they are. Also another tip for you guys there. Trading with the Browns is a lot easier than you'd think. I mean, they have high draft round picks that you can get relatively easy compared to other teams, just because they value players higher because they don't have anyone great. But this is how the team looks. We have a lot of good players in the team now, as you can see. A lot of very high-rated players. Our linebacker core is easily the best in the league. There's nothing that's going to even get close to that. To be honest, we're good in every position. Cornerbacks aren't insane. We don't have a league-best cornerback, but we do have a lot of good ones. And Cornelius Easton also looks pretty good, as you can see there. He was actually a third-round draft pick, if I remember rightly, when I was looking through. Third-round draft pick. But he looks like a first-round draft pick. I mean, 78 overall. He already looks phenomenal. But what I'll do now is I'll jump forward, probably to the end of the year this time. I might show mid-year, not sure yet, but I'll jump through to another point, and we can see how the team is doing compared to last year. 11 and 5 is going to be difficult to beat, but hopefully this team can do it, considering we've got a lot better. So I've jumped through to the end of the year. Wasn't anything exciting halfway through. This was a very injury-filled season again. Very frustrating. We went 10 and 6 actually. That's pretty good. Can't remember what we were halfway through. I think we were, I can't remember actually. 3 and 4 maybe, something like that. But as you can see, Garappolo was injured for a lot, so Brissett actually played a lot, and he did very well. Fair play to him. He got a higher passer rating than the man Jimmy. Yeah, as you can see, they actually played roughly half the season each. Garappolo got injured very early on and he had to take the reins towards the end of the year. Todd Gurley, very good there, over 1,000 yards. I mean, you can't complain if they get over 1,000 yards, your running backs, to be honest. I'll definitely take that because that's consistency. Gronk coming up big, but wide receivers were injured a little bit, I think. Sammy Watkins looks like he got a lot of yards, but he actually wasn't targeted very often, which is very strange. That looks like I was actually playing, but I can promise you guys I wasn't. I just simmed through the entire season. But Gronk getting the highest receptions. Obviously, Travis Frederick coming up big there, and Sutherland, who played a hell of a lot of downs, didn't give up many sacks, which is what we like to see. A low-round draft pick for the Patriots doing well. Does that ring any bells? Moving on to the defence. The whole defence seemed to step up. As you can see, the linebackers have just been insane. Hightower again is lower than Mingo, which is very strange. Did he play the same amount of games? No, he only played 10 games. He was injured. Most of the defence actually wasn't injured this time round, which is very good to see. But you'd still expect other people to be top and not Mingo. Quarterback's coming up big with interceptions there. What I like to see. Sacks. Jesus. 18.5 sacks for Collins. 16.5 for Khalil Mack. Trey Flowers is coming up big there. I'm guessing Sheard was injured for a lot of the season then. But where's Aaron Donald? Where is... He didn't even get a sack. Has he been injured all year? He has to have been injured all year to not get a sack. That is ridiculous. Let's see the weekly awards and see if we actually got anything in there. Garappolo coming up big early on, and I'm guessing from then on he got injured. As you can see, we got no one to be seen. Oh, Jamie Collins. You'd expect him to be in there at some point. 9 tackles, 3 sacks in a game. Oh, and Garappolo actually. Looking at it, both. That must have been a very good week for us there. Anyone else throughout? Doesn't look like it. But we did do very well. I mean, you can't complain at our record, to be honest. Nowhere... Oh, obviously we're not going to get MVP because of the injuries, which is quite frustrating. Ezekiel Elliott going up to MVP there. Nice to see one of the rookies this year getting towards MVP in just his second season. Defensive Player of the Year. Jamie Collins still up there. I mean, and Khalil Mack right below him. So, it seems like overall, if you've got 2 players that high up, your team is just going to do well. We're not going to have any Rookies of the Year up here whatsoever, considering our only rookie in the team is a right guard. We're definitely not going to get anywhere up here. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sim through to either the final year of the series or to whether we get through to the Super Bowl. So I'll see you guys there, and hopefully we'll get to the Super Bowl. So we did end up managing to get to the Super Bowl in the next season. As you can see up the top there, we managed to get straight to the Super Bowl after the season we just did. So this season we had a very good record. Postseason we've done very well, and we're up against the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. So if you guys are enjoying this episode and you have made it this far, let me know down in the comments by typing #Survivor, giving the video a like, commenting on anything I've mentioned throughout the video as well, and subscribing to the channel, because I'll be doing one of these for pretty much every single team in the NFL. I've already done a few of them. If you haven't seen them, go and check them out. Shameless plug there. I've already done the Eagles, the Lions, and I think I've done one other team, maybe the Cowboys. But I've got a lot of other teams on the agenda to do. This is, since we've got to the Super Bowl, this doesn't matter too much. I might do playing a bit after myself, and I'll just, try and draft a few players. But to be honest, this part here probably won't mean too much. I'm just seeing if there's anyone that looks great in the draft. I do need some new receivers, considering we got so many injuries this year once again. Anyone else by the looks of it? No one insane. Just trying to find a lower down drafty to go with and keep the old Patriot thing of drafting low, doing well, going. But we'll jump straight into the Super Bowl now. Sorry for a little tangent there, but hopefully you guys will enjoy the Super Bowl. I know, I'm really excited for this. I'm so excited to play with the Patriots in the Super Bowl. 90 overall. I think we're going to win it.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The wait is over. It's time for Super Bowl 53. The biggest day of the year on the NFL calendar has arrived, and what a matchup we have in store for us. This promises to be an incredible contest as these teams do battle for the Lombardi Trophy. It's the Patriots going up against the Seahawks. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the 2 men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. While the skies may be ominous, there's never a bad day for football. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. I'm Brandon Guyton alongside Charles Davis. Beyond...
So, I'm just playing the key moments in this Super Bowl. Loved the little intro there. I mean, it's not often you see the Super Bowl intro, but I am loving that one. What we're doing here, we're doing the play the moment feature, so I'm only playing the key plays. I'll let the game play out mostly by itself, but I do want to be involved if we win the Super Bowl. And we're going to get a nice sack here. Look at that. That is a really nice sack from Fowler Jr. there. We did end up getting him at right end. And Seahawks are going to settle for a field goal. I will definitely take that because I know we can score at our opening drive and be up 7-3. So we'll see how the game does unfold. Hopefully we'll go up 7-3, but you never know when it comes to the Super Bowl. So this is the first throw of the series with Jimmy Garappolo in the Super Bowl. I'm going to go straight to Gronk, and unfortunately we get picked off. First throw, first pick, all down to me. So I've got another attempt here. The CPU has got me up the field quite a long way. Gronk looks like he'll be wide open, and that is 2 for 2 on picks. Fortunately, the defence, which has carried us through most of the season, to be honest. If you looked, or if I showed the defensive stats, I can't really remember now. If I did, our defence was ranked number 1 3 years in a row. Mainly because of the linebacker core. But we're going to try and get forward here. I really need to score at this point. I mean, there's only so many chances you can get before the computer's going to punish me. Or before the Seahawks are going to punish me. But I think the right-hand side is going to be wide open here. We've got a lot of good blockers. We've got Gronk as a blocker. We've got a lot of nice blockers. We're going to dive in with early. And we get the touchdown. First touchdown of the Super Bowl. Go to the Patriots. That is a 7-3 lead. So, jumping into the moment here, we're at the 4-yard line. Not too much I can do. I'm just going to send in. I'm just going to personally blitz myself a hell of a lot. Didn't work out. Should be a nice tackle there. But Russell Wilson shrugs it off, as he does. And we're now down 10-7. That is Jimmy Graham coming up with the catch there. Hopefully we can get maybe a field goal or something. Or just a big throw before half-time. Sammy Watkins should catch that. And he does. And he should have been in the end zone there. That is unfortunate. I can probably get a touchdown from here, though, you'd think. I'll probably throw it to Gronk. I need to get Gronk a touchdown or something, if I can. And I do love throwing to the tight end, so he should be getting in here, you'd think. Especially on the stick play, the money play. Unfortunately, that doesn't come off. Marvin Jones should be open. Someone on the left's got to be open. It's 3-on-2. And, yep, Marvin Jones is open. Sneaking into the end zone there. Very, very sneaky-like. But that's a lot more than I expected. We're up 14-10 at the end of the first. So coming in, we're all the way up to the fourth quarter now. Nothing happened in this half. 14-10. It's just been a defensive battle, which that's what you'd expect when it comes to the Seahawks anyway. And with the way we've been defending this year. 14-13. Very close game. I was hoping we get a nice easy Super Bowl win, to be honest. So we've got under a minute left. I could chew clock, but since it's a YouTube video, I'm not going to. I'm going to try and get one nice big play in. 2 over the middle, 3rd and 17, and we managed to get it. This could be game over. They still got all their timeouts. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go with the screenplay. This is sort of a win-win. It'll waste time if nothing else. That's some very nice blocking. That should not have happened there. Todd Gurley is an absolute glitch. Running into the end zone. And we are up by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. That should be game over at that point. It should be, hopefully. So, Seahawks here on their final drive of the game. We just need one stop to get into the end zone. But we are against Russell Wilson, one of the best quarterbacks in the game. So mobile, so I've got to account for that. I've also got to account for a lot of the deep passing. So I'm going to go man coverage most of the draft. Most of the game, I think. Hopefully that flag is on them. But it's probably going to be holding. It's holding on defense. God, I get so many flags in this game against me. Absolutely ridiculous. Cover 2 man should be enough to keep them out of the end zone or limit them to small gains, hopefully. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to use the running back so they can't get any dump offs. And it's not going to the running back. Nice. Nearly a sack there. 2nd and 10. This is tense. This is very tense, guys. As I was said, I was hoping for a nice, easy Super Bowl win. And if they score, they can get it on the 2 point. And then it'll go to overtime. And I don't want to go to overtime because if they get it first, they could just score and win. That's a nice sack. We needed that. They're going to use one of their timeouts. They only have one left. 3rd and 19. Deep coverage should work here. I'm going to back off. I'm just going to... Anything over the middle is mine. No, I'm going to watch the dump off actually. Going to watch the dump off. Going to go for Russell Wilson. No, I'm going to watch the running back. And... No way did he catch that. That's ridiculous. I can't believe he caught that. But... Man, I thought that was game over. I thought he'd thrown it into no man's land and that was game over. And I'm just jumping the gun. Oh, man. Oh, was that on them? Oh, it was on them. I don't know if that's better for me or not. 17 yards is probably easier to defend than 22. I just have to keep him out of the end zone. Hopefully we can. There's only 20 seconds left. So they need to get into the end zone within 2 or 3 plays. Man is nervous at this point. Russell Wilson, he throws it. And no, oh my God. Got into the end zone. If they get the 2 point, it's an even game. And they did get the 2 point. So I've got to lob one deep here. Sammy Watkins has been coming up big all game. He's got the step on his man. I'm just going to throw it to him here. Take the safe field goal range. Not going to risk anything. He comes up big with it. And we're going to get the field goal. And hopefully, as long as we don't screw up, we are going to win the Super Bowl. 24-21. That was an epic Super Bowl. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series. Well, the episode. So I'm just so happy we won the Super Bowl. If you have enjoyed, as I said, drop a like on the video. I'll let the credits play out for us winning the Super Bowl. What a sight to see. Absolutely love it. Managed to get the Patriots the Super Bowl. If you have enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel as well. And let me know if you want me to do one for your team. More than happy to do it for any team. Also, if you want me to do the series in a different way, or make it a series, should I say. So maybe a 3-episode series or something where I do a few seasons per episode. Let me know down in the comments. But for now, I'll let the credits play out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon for another video.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.